I tend to get this like, you have this Chicago accent. I'm like, really?
There's a Chicago accent?
Oh, yes.
Well, like it's a Midwestern thing, yeah.
Okay.
Oh my God, I'd be in auditions and then they'd be like, can we just like the A? Can we just like at?
Okay.
At, drop the at.
How do people in Chicago say it?
At. It's like at. And I'm like, oh my God. We are at. Oh my God. At. I'm like, oh my God, this is, I don't even know what they're talking about, but I'll just do what they tell me, you know?
The temperature has risen in the studio because we have the sexy Bella Favela from Viva Delicious. Welcome, darling.
Thank you guys, it's a pleasure. I'm
Wait,
so excited.
is your name Bella or Viva Delicious? Because can I just say you're both? Am I gonna get in trouble? Let's get in trouble. Go. Dennis, take us down.
3, 2, 1. Wow!
You are so much fun.
Thank you guys. I'm super excited to be here today, so it makes it even more fun being on a set with you guys.
Tell us a little bit about Viva Delicious.
Viva Delicious is a show, it's a concept of bringing together anything and everything Latin-based. It's basically bringing light to even restaurants that are hidden spots, hidden gems. You know, sometimes these places don't get a lot of attention, or just basically people don't know about it. Basically, our concept is to bring out anything regarding food, music, entertainment, dancing, for God's sakes. It's like we just love to push it over the edge. Anything Latin-based, we're gonna probably have it on our show. Love
Now,
it.
let me ask you something, girl, because every time that I watch Viva Delicious, I'm like, the girls, I'm gay, but I'm like, these women como que me alborotan la bilirrubina, because I'm like, they're all sexy, and then you're going to all these places where there's like, you know, there's comfort food, there's Latin comfort food. Like, why? Why? Nothing here is gluten-free.
No, you know,
non-GMO.
well, personally, I love food. I'm a spicy kind of girl.
Okay.
Love my dancing and I love my food.
Okay.
So not just do I love to cook, but I love to eat. So when I go out and I'm interviewing these venues, it's like, oh, just indulge. That's what the workout is for. I'll take care of that later.
Right.
But when I'm there, just like any patron who would go into those restaurants, they want to go there to enjoy.
Yes.
And so it's like the more interesting that cuisine is, the more enticed you are to eat it.
Yeah.
And then the ambience just kind of falls into place. So it doesn't even matter what it looks like. It's just a matter of having something that is so amazingly looking that you're just gonna be like, oh my God, this is like the best. Having a great time eating. And that's how I feel. It's like your food has to be so tasty and the presentation says everything. Well, you have to see some of our venues, like some of our chefs and some of the people that we have on our show really, really go out of their way to create masterpieces. And that's what I love about this show. It's like sharing that with our audience, the public, and letting them know, hey, there's something exciting and enticing right around the corner from where you live. Come check it out.
I love
and then
it.
see the art behind what they do.
By the way, where are you from? Like, what's your background?
Soy mexicana.
Okay. Mexicana.
Soy 100% mexicana. My parents are from Jalisco and Nayarit.
Okay.
So my mom is Amatlán de Cañas, Nayarit.
Okay.
And my father is from Etzatlán, Jalisco, or Tamazula, Ciudad Guzmán, Mazamitla. That's the region where my grandparents are from. So basically that whole area, that's where my family's at.
And you were born
And I was born in Oakland, California.
Nice.
That's why I'm sensing a little mix of like, you know, California accent.
Well, the funny thing is, I was in Chicago. I grew up in Chicago when I was like 7, 8, moved out there, and have been there pretty much until about 15 years ago.
Wow.
So I tend to get this like, you have this Chicago accent. I'm like, really?
There's a Chicago accent?
Oh, yes.
Well, like it's a Midwestern thing, yeah.
Oh my God, I'd be in auditions and then they'd be like, can we just like the A? Can we just like at?
Okay.
At, drop the at.
How do people in Chicago say it?
At. It's like at. And I'm like, oh my God. We are at. Oh my God. At. I'm like, oh my God, this is, I don't even know what they're talking about, but I'll just do what they tell me, you know? And get it right. So anyhow, it's just exciting to be coming from, born in California, and then Chicago, and then coming here, and now I'm like, there's a mix of like things going on with my tongue, and I'm like, oh, I gotta get it right.
By the way, Chicago is known for its cuisine as well. I didn't even know that it had like
You don't even
signature
know.
dishes.
But it's so heavy.
Like they're hot.
Like, how do you stay looking like this?
Yeah.
The gym, that's what she said. She's
So
going
you, I grew up with Italians, so I know good sauce, good pasta.
Do you like deep dish pizza?
Oh,
Is that
when
from
I
Chicago?
go there, I have to
Okay.
slow it down.
I don't think so.
Our deep dish, but our thin pizza, okay, everywhere I go here, I'm like, can I get it saucy with extra cheese, please? And can we put the veggies under the cheese? Because like, they put the veggies on top of the cheese, all the toppings on top. No. In Chicago, we put the toppings under the cheese. So they tend to cook in with the sauce. So you get like the flavors of the sauce in with the vegetables.
Yes.
And your sausage and your pepperoni, all those little juices that it releases, it goes right into the sauce. So when you pull that slice out and that cheese goes up to here, you're like, oh yeah, baby, you're mine. And you're just like, power it.
Okay, so you're clearly passionate about food.
Yeah.
Love food. Do you cook?
Love to cook.
Yes.
Love.
Okay.
So when I'm in there with these people, the chefs and the cooks of those venues where we're at, I'm just like, oh, I'm loving it. I'm like, okay, give me my slice. Let's go try this out. Come on. You and I, come on, we're on.
What's your favorite thing to cook?
I don't even have like a specific dish. There are just a few things that I really, really, truly enjoy. On the Asian side, my mom had Asian friends growing up, Vietnamese actually.
Okay.
They made this stir fry, and my mom still has the recipe, and we make it, and it's with like little thin steak. It's got the cabbage, the bean sprouts, green onions, and Worcestershire sauce, soy sauce, garlic, and butter. And it's like a stir fry with the thin steak that gets cooked even with, and bacon. The bacon lard, you cook the meat with the bacon lard, and then you add a little bit of that soy sauce as you're cooking. That stir fry, every party I have is like, can we get some, did you make that again? Because like, you made it the last party, and I was just kind of hoping you would make it again.
You brought some for us, right?
I wish I'm already salivating, but it is like amazing. So
Oh my God, that sounds
that's one of my favorite dishes.
So there's a lot of these type of shows out there, and you explain like how in depth your show goes, and I think that sets it apart a little bit. But I think what really sets it apart is you. At what point did you become this personality that you wanted to be in front of the camera doing these things?
Well, I love, first of all, the concept of how I got into the show. My friend, London, who booked me for my first job when I landed in LA, about almost 15 years ago, was the person who now, since then we've been friends and working together. But when this thing came up, he was like, you are the one. You are perfect for this. I want you to be a part of it. And I was like, you know what? This is me. This is totally me. So yes, I would love to be a part of it. And that's pretty much how I became one of the hosts for Viva Delicious.
And where can people see it?
We are on YouTube, so our station, your YouTube station, Viva Delicious, but we are also now going to be on Amazon Prime.
That's incredible.
Viva Delicious.
Yeah, Viva Delicious.
We're gonna keep it alive. We're gonna bring that life back.
Keep the Latino flavor
Amazon
alive.
Prime, and we're gonna be on there. Yes, so we're excited.
Bella, thank you so much for
Congrats.
joining us.
Thank
You
you.
made me hungry, by the way.
It made me hungry too.
I'm hungry too.
No, mira, next time that we invite her, tiene que tener ese platillo.
Yes, por
I
favor.
think we gotta bring you back for a cooking segment.
I know, I agree.
I love cooking, girls, so we
Espérate
need
que les
to.
prepare my breakfast burritos.
Cállate, por favor. All right.
You don't even know.